This is Jarrod Horak for the RunawayHorse.com. Welcome to my latest horse racing video. I'm actually going to do two videos this week. I'm going to cover the Cotillion from Parx in this video, and then I'm going to do the Pennsylvania Derby in my next video. Now, on my YouTube channel, I've been covering a Breeders' Cup Winning You're In a video series. Had a couple winners from that series last week from Woodbine. And also, I started my Road to Kentucky Derby 2023 video series with the Iroquois Stakes. My top choice was third there. And then I had a nice 6-1 winner on the Road to the Kentucky Oaks 2023 in the Pocahontas Stakes last week. So these videos I'm doing this week, they're not part of those series, but my Breeders' Cup Winning You're In series will continue next weekend. But I'm going to do these two big Grade 1 races from Parx this weekend. And if you're interested in my full card analysis from Santa Anita Park, that Santa Anita Park Autumn Meet begins on September 30th. You can purchase individual full cards, weekly and weekend packages, and the entire meet, and at the runawayhorse.com on my sales page. I'm also going to be covering my annual 2-day full cards from the Breeders' Cup, and the Breeders' Cup will be at Keeneland this year, November 4th and 5th. You will find all those full cards at the runawayhorse.com on my sales page. If you're interested in bonus free selections, I have a daily Horse Racing Nation Best Bets blog. I've been giving out a lot of free pick winners at Horse Racing Nation, and you can find that blog in the handicapping section on the front page at horseracingnation.com. I will also provide a link in the description in this video to that free pick daily Best Bets blog. But now let's get into the analysis of this video. It's going to be the 11th race from Parx Racing. It'll be Saturday, September 24th, 2022. The Grade 1 $1 million Cotillion Stakes for 3-year-old fillies, a mile and a 16th on the main track. Scheduled post time 5:20 p.m. Eastern Time. Green up for trainer Todd Pletcher is number 1, 6-1 morning line. Irad Ortiz Jr. will ride. She's only run 5 times. She has 4 wins and a second. That second was in her career debut. In that race at 5 furlongs at Churchill Downs, just wasn't far enough for her. Then they got her to 6 furlongs, second time out at Gulfstream Park. She romped there, tracking the pace from second. They got her out to a 1-turn mile in her next start, optional claiming race. She won that one by 4 lengths, tracking from second. She went all the way in the Boiling Spring Stakes. It was only a 4-horse field in her stakes debut at Monmouth Park on July 3rd. And then last time out at Parx, the Catherine Sophia Stakes, the local prep race for the Cotillion, only a 5-horse field. She stalked the pace from the inside post, and she won easily by almost 4 lengths. So she's in very good form. She's got early pressing versatility, and she'll probably work out a similar trip as she did last time. Number 2, Adare Manor should be part of the pace for trainer Bob Baffert. She's run 6 times, 2 wins and 3 seconds. Her 2 wins were excellent earlier this year. A 12-length maiden romp going wire to wire at 1 mile at Santa Anita in January, and then the Grade 3 Las Virgenes Stakes. She won by 13 lengths, just dominating that race. And then they put her in the Santa Anita Oaks. She missed by a neck there. Desert Dawn upset her. And then the show finisher was more than 7 lengths back. And then in the Black Eyed Susan Stakes, in her last start from post 10, she was stalking outside. And she just was grinding away. And the best she could do was finishing second behind Interstate Daydream. And she was the beaten favorite there. She hasn't run since then. She has a long work tab since then, and she's been working especially fast at Del Mar. She had a nice bullet work on August 5th, a 5-furlong bullet that was on September 3rd, and then at Santa Anita Park last time on September 17th, she had a bullet workout. So Mike Smith will ride for trainer Bob Baffert, and she should attend the pace. Number 3, Goddess of Fire. She's 5-1 morning line for trainer Todd Pletcher. She's run 9 times, but only has that 1 win with 4 seconds and 2/3. So I think if you're going to use her, you probably want to use her somewhere underneath in the exotics. She won her career debut at 6.5 furlongs, but she hasn't won since then. She hit the board in multiple stakes races, including the Grade 2 Rachel Alexandra, Grade 2 Gulfstream Park Oaks, and then the Grade 1 Alabama last time. She was 3rd, putting blinkers on. So she's one that I think, like I said, you can use her in the exotics. John Velasquez stays aboard. Number 4, Beach Daze. This one is 30-1 morning line. She has a good record. 9 starts with 4 wins and 2 seconds. She's a New Jersey bred. She defeated New Jersey bred optional claiming foes at 6 furlongs last time out. Now she's going to stretch back out in distance, and she'll probably end up stalking the pace, but she seems outclassed. Number 5, Gerrymander, Probably didn't want to go the distance last time, the 1.25 mile Alabama Stakes. She was stalking the pace. She finished 5th, beaten 11 lengths, cutting back in distance and reuniting with her winning rider, Joel Rosario. And he was aboard in her nice victory in the Grade 2 Mother Goose Stakes at Belmont Park on June 25th. And he also guided her home to her maiden win at Saratoga, summer of 2021. So she's got some tactical speed. She's 1 for 1 at this distance, and I think she can rebound in her second start after a layoff for trainer Chad Brown. Number 6, Secret Oath, is your 2-to-1 morning line favorite. She's run 11 times, 5 wins, 2 seconds, and 2/3. She's very consistent. She's run 7 times this year. She's finished in the top 3 in 6 of those 7 with 3 wins, and she's banked more than $1.4 million this year for trainer Dwayne Lucas. This one is a daughter of Arrogate. Luis Saez has been riding her. He'll stay put. He guided her to victory in the Kentucky Oaks, and then back-to-back runner-up finishes behind Nest in the Coaching Club American Oaks and the Alabama. She's taken on males twice this year. She's had a long campaign, and cutting back in distance probably helps. She's 3 for 4 at this distance, but she'll probably take too much action. She will try to get involved from off the pace. Number 7, Shahama. She's 8-to-1 morning line for trainer Todd Pletcher. She's got a good record. She's 5 for 7 with a second. She's earned more than $400,000 in her career. She exits a victory in the Grade 3 Monmouth Oaks. She dominated that race. It was a short field. She stalked. She took over. She won easily. In the Mother Goose Stakes, she was no match for Gerrymander. She finished second, but she was well clear of the rest. And then she had some good luck in Dubai earlier this year, including a nice victory in the UAE Oaks. She's got tactical speed. Flavien Prat was aboard for her second place finish in the Mother Goose Stakes, and she'll probably stalk the pace. Number 8, Morning Matcha, doesn't have much speed, but this one does like Parx. 4 for 5 at Parx, 4 for 15 overall. So she certainly does her best work at Parx, but class is a question because she was in the Catherine Sophia Stakes last time out. She was 3rd, beaten 10 lengths. And then in the Grade 3 Delaware Oaks, she was 3rd, beaten 4 lengths. The Black Eyed Susan Stakes, she was 6th, beaten 8 lengths. So I think when she steps up in class, she's a bit up against it. Another one that she didn't hit the board was in the Grade 3 Gazelle. So in her graded stakes races, she's a bit up against it, and I think that's the case in this spot. Number 9, Society, 8-to-1 morning line for trainer Steve Asmussen. She should impact the pace. She's 4 for 5 lifetime. She wired the field in the Grade 3 Charlestown Oaks at 7 furlongs over that Bull Ring Oval last time out on August 26th, and she earned a much better career speed rating that day. She did win a little stakes race at Churchill Downs, the Monomoy Girl. That was on June 18th, and that was at 1 1/16 miles, and she just did hold on and wire the field there. So I don't know that this is her best distance, but she will impact the pace, and if she can get out there and they leave her alone, maybe she'll be a bit dangerous on the front end. So now I'll give out my top 4 in this race. I'll go with Shahama as my 4th choice. I think she ran well last time. She's fresh. She's got a good record. And I like that tactical speed, and Flavien Prat should be able to work out a decent trip close to the pace. Gerrymander, number 5, will be my 3rd choice. I just thought the Alabama was too far for her last time. She looked really good in the Mother Goose. She's another one with tactical speed, and I like that she's reconnecting with her winning rider, Joel Rosario. My 2nd choice in here, I'll go with number 1. Sit down on the inside will be Green Up for trainer Todd Pletcher. She's never finished out of the exacta. She's won her last 4 starts. Her speed ratings are climbing. She's got a win over the track, and she should be able to work out a good forwardly placed trip from the inside post under Arad Ortiz Jr. But I'm going to go with number 2, Adare Manor, as my top choice. I think that she's got a shot to steal this race. She's really training well. She was one of the top 3-year-old fillies in the country, if not the top one in the winter. And then when she got into the spring, she just wasn't quite as sharp, but she ran well, finishing 2nd in back-to-back graded races. And now she's had that freshening. She's got the good inner post where she can use her speed to her advantage. And Mike Smith should be able to have her all over the pace. And if she can run back to any of her speed ratings in the winter, and even her speed ratings in her last couple weren't bad at all either. So if she can just take a step forward off of that freshening, and based on those workouts, maybe she can. I think Adare Manor might be able to wire the field, or she should be prominent throughout at least. So Adare Manor will be my top choice over number 1, Green Up, number 5, Gerrymander, and then I will round out my top 4 with number 7, Shahama. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you like this content, and I will be back and I will take a look at the Grade 1 Pennsylvania Derby in my next video this week. Until then, good luck at the races.